Here with another Pershing game on steps. This one's an encounter match. I'm going to do the same thing I did the last time. Head to C8 and hold down, shoot stuff as it heads towards the cap. It's a pretty solid strat on this map, regardless of game mode. It won't be after the next patch, as I've already explained in one of my other videos. One thing I did forget to explain is that this is a fully upgraded Pershing. It does have the gun and the turret. I use a model swap because I like the way it looks better with the historical equipment. This match seemed kind of jittery, the replay. I'm not sure why. I did try and record it earlier, but it was so bad I had to re-record, but it seems to be doing it again. So you might just have to live with it, to be honest. So I haven't got very much coming over here with me, just the VK and the T-32 way up back. So I've got to be a bit careful. There is high tier arty as well, which could be a problem here. They do often like to aim at tanks that are trying to use this area to hold down. So 112 comes across, gives me an easy side shot. And then instead of continuing into the trench like any sensible person would, he stops, broadside. He's lucky I miss. Second mess gives him the idea and he drives down. That's okay, I'm sure they'll send more. And indeed they do. Here comes an IS. I lead him too much and miss. But he slows down for some reason, which gives me time to get a second shot at him, which does hit. KV3's tracks eat that shot. Our team's making a good account of itself already. So I'm fairly confident over here. Enemy T-25-2 and IS-2 have tard rushed straight into our base. But our T-29 and Super Pershing are in position to handle them. So the enemy is starting to head towards the cap. I move to engage him from another hold down position on this corner. Our T-32 is approaching them from the front as well. You'll see their turrets swing to engage him in a minute. And here I can combine side scraping and hold down into a horrifying thing that this KV3's poor little brain cannot handle. See the T-32 in front of them, holding their attention while I shoot them in the sides. Now, the enemy arty will no longer be firing in this direction because we have tanks pushing into their base, or into their spawn I should say. So the arty's probably busy trying to reposition at the moment. And that'll set up for shotguns. So I take a hit there, but it bounces off my gun mantlet. Here a Lorraine pops up and picks the wrong target. Instead of clipping me, he decides he wants to clip a tier 7 when I am by far a much bigger threat to him. He does have 3 shots left. He puts 2 into me. The third bounces off my turret. Now he's reloading, so I just chase him down. Normally I wouldn't be auto-aiming here, but I think my game was lagging, which would explain why the replay's a bit stuttery as well. So he blazes past the T-32 trying to get away from me and baits me into his team. Take 1 hit off the 112. IS-2 bounces because he's using the 85mm gun. So I whiff a shot on the 112. My objective is to try and track him or just keep him where hardest can hit him. But he can one-shot me if he high rolls, so I duck back down into the trench, hoping to track him at the top of it. Which I succeed in doing. Unfortunately, he still has his repair kit, and so he just pushes into me. At this point, I've got maybe one shot left in me. There it goes. For some reason, my XRM hit log has stopped working, and that's me dead. But game is already won. It's a very sort of plain game, I guess. I just sort of went hull down, shot a bunch of tanks, and then got killed. It's basically how steps works when you're playing a medium tank and you go to that spot. It's not really some incredible, exciting extravaganza. There's really not a lot to do. You just go hull down, shoot tanks, bounce a bunch of shells off your turret. You might eventually get rushed and die, but by then you've already basically won the game for your team. So, not really an incredibly exciting match to watch, but quite a lot of damage. I think it was like a 1700 XP match or something. I'll put the post-game screens in the description as per usual.